Uncle Gold Clips.
The upshot of Starlink is not only will it handle the backbone traffic of the web much faster, it's going to provide access to the entire world at very, very comfortable speeds and bandwidths in a way that has not been available prior to now. We've heard multiple ideas over the last few decades for connecting the unconnected 3 billion or 4 billion people on the planet who don't have internet access. This is the one that's actually already doing it.
Yeah. I think they'll impact the economy in a massive way. Like I know there are projects being done now in like Africa where they're trying to bring more phones and like normal internet to more people, just to kind of get them online, just for educational purposes, like because people don't have access to schools, or they have to like walk for 5 hours to get to the nearest village that has an education system, or even where it's more advanced, like people have a hard time getting to a banking system, so they're cut off from the financial system. And if you basically get someone a phone in their hands, they can kind of start up their own small economic ecosphere in that aspect, and that's only possible if you have internet available. I've been looking into some cryptocurrencies that are trying to do exactly that, to kind of combine it. There's one where they're doing like, all right, you buy the phone, you have internet, you use that currency, and then it's kind of like a Fiverr option or like Upwork or something like that, where for a cheap price they can like do some designs for you, or like just help with basic administration or stuff like that, where people find work for somewhere overseas, and it impacts the economy a lot, because the prices of work and everything are different here and there. So I think that's going to impact the economy really, really strongly. But from our perspective right now, it doesn't seem like a big push or like a big change. I think the biggest change will be in a few years, when it actually gets going, when more people jump on it, and then it gets faster and faster.
I think one of the reasons it's not seeming like a big push right now is because the coverage is mainly in the northern hemisphere at the higher latitudes, basically the affluent world, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
It's a simple fact of physics that when you put something in orbit around the planet, if it's a net of satellites like that, they will be farther spread apart nearer the equator. And so as the constellation matures and you get more and more thousands of satellites up there, and by the way, Falcon 9 can launch 60 at a time, Starship can launch 240.
Mm-hmm.
So once Starship starts flying, I think Starlink will be the meat and potatoes for Starship.
Yeah.
But we will get coverage at the equators, we'll get coverage over sub-Saharan Africa, South America, all these remote areas. And they're going to put some into polar orbit as well, so you'll have coverage at Antarctica, complete global internet coverage at, on average, 100 megs to begin with.
Yeah.
Probably going to scale up as they upgrade the constellation.
Yeah. Solid.
Yeah.
Really solid.
And like, just imagine, you give the example of Africa, a village with one Starlink and a Wi-Fi router and a solar panel to power it. They don't even need to have electricity.
Yeah.
It's going to be game-changing for them.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see the full version, go to the Uncle Gold Podcast YouTube channel or watch the next clip.